Not the best day to go camping. This is what it is. Before we start moving along. Whoa. Yep. Before we start moving, guys, look what we got here. A new tool to add to our arsenal. And this is the new DJI Power Station 1000. Comes with this amazing bag. And it's got flip-ups and stuff. We're going to talk about that later. Right now, we got to get going before it starts storming big time here. We've got these adapters, and we need to plug this in. Let's hit that power button right there on the top. And we're at 97%. I would like it to be at 100% before we get to our final destination here. Let's plug this into the SDC. And this is our cigarette lighter DC adapter to plug in our cooler. And it is on. I like how the handle holds up this flap so I can see what's going on. So let's plug this into the car. And right now our input from the vehicle looks like it's around 81, 64. My output, it's the cooler isn't drawing any power at the moment because it's at temperature. So we'll see what it's drawing when it's, whoa. I think it's time we should go, guys. Gotta pick up some stuff, get to our campsite, cook a steak. Oh boy. Hello and welcome to the video. My name's Ken and we are on our way to do some camping with a brand new power tool called the DJI 1000. But first, we gotta get up to Barrie and grab some supplies. There's my favorite butcher shop. Let's get some meat. Big lightning strike just before I got here. Very loud, very close. I gotta try this place out. Good coffee, it says. Hello, I'm gonna do a ribeye, please. Third one, that way. Yep. See some nice marbling on it. That's all I'm gonna get. Thanks. Thank you very much. Seasoned mixed veggies. I think I should do that. I got everything here. Nice. Don't mess around. Thank you. Got my veggies and my steak. Sweet. And it's raining again. Hey, we're at full. Nice. I'm going to keep it plugged in though, because this is going to continue to use power and I want to be at 100% when we get to the campsite. Let's get some coffee to go. Just found out this place sells coffee beans. Let's go try their coffee beans. And we'll get a coffee. Hi, I got a large coffee, 2 cream. And I hear you guys sell coffee beans, espresso beans. That's the only kind of bean you guys carry?
We have espresso beans and then the blended coffee.
But not beans.
No.
Okay. All right, just a coffee then, please. Perfect. Well, I wanted to support Williams and buy their coffee beans, but they don't have any. And the only place I know around here that's open is Starbucks, because they sell beans as well. So let's do a quick drop by Starbucks. Hello. All right, how are you doing? I guess sell like a bag of beans.
Yeah, we do.
Got some coffee beans for tomorrow. Nice. I lied, we have one more stop. Cheers, Cheers, guys. Williams coffee is fantastic. Hello. Hello. Now we can camp. Made it. Glad it stopped raining. Hello.
How can I help you today?
I'd like to get a site, please.
Here's a map of our park. We're just here at the office right now.
Okay.
Campsite 30 is just down here by the water.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Okay, site 30. Can't get lost in this park. One road in, seems like one road out. Right by the lake. Nice. Let's go check out the store first. Give you some information about the area. T-shirts, socks, more t-shirts, 6 Mile Lake Provincial Park. That's nice. I like the green. Oh, they got coffee. Guess I have to get a magnet, eh? Of course, you got your chips, beverages, eggs, things people forget sometimes. Of course, the hot dog bun, Canadian dinner jacket, fishing rods. I wonder if you can, oh, tackle share. Neat. They got everything. Got your fuel, bucket, collapsible bucket, sunscreen, bug repellent. Ooh, wristbands. That's a nice one. I like that clip too. $5. That's awesome. This one was $9. I'm not sure why. Just a different store. $2.99. Do that. 20 of those.
Okay.
And one of those.
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, have a great day.
You too. Okay, let's get to the campsite. So these are the postcards I'll be sending out to all my channel members and Patreons at the postcard level. Thank you very much for all your support. I'll be sending them out soon. They got volleyball nets, day use, be bear aware, right by the lake. Very nice. People fishing, people boating. Can't believe it's cleared up for a bit, which is great. I'm gonna put, we're kind of on a downslope a little bit. You guys can't tell with this wide angle lens, but I think I'm gonna put some wood under the front wheel there. Feels like it's all level. And we nailed it. Nice. Put the 6 Mile Lake Provincial Park right there. Number one thing I'm going to do, guys, is unplug this so it doesn't drain my battery. Even when the car is off, you can still draw power out of that one. Now, let's talk about the DJI Power 1000. Let me get out of the bag and I'll show you everything about it. As you can see, this bag has these amazing zippers with like the dust proof, probably water resistant. If like it's kind of raining a little bit, you could probably splatter on it, but definitely not waterproof. Let's open this up, and there she is. We also have these vents on the side. You can open that up when you're using all your power. When you have everything plugged in and is using power, and you can actually tuck them in. right there, and that forces it to stay open. You also have this big pouch on the back, and you can store all your cables and stuff. Let's take everything out. Now it's time to talk about the DJI PowerStation 1000. It is a 1024 watt hour battery. It is a lithium ion phosphate battery, just to give any of you guys a heads up on that. And all it came with, if you were just to order this, you would get just the unit and the power cord. Everything else is sold separately. The bag was sold separately. So the 12 volt DC car charging adapter, that was sold separately. Here's your 12 volt DC accessory to help power things like your car cooler. And right here is the DJI Power Solar Panel Adapter Module MPPT, and you can fit up to 3 solar panels in there. I only have 2, and these are each 100 watt solar panels. Here's a few angles of the power station. You got your top, very nice DJI plastic with a DJI logo right on the top. Off to the side, we have our vents and some information, serial number. Same with this side, we have another vent, and you can attach this module to here if you're going to be using your solar panels all the time and you don't want to have this kind of floating around. There's a little kit in here that you can mount it to the side. On the bottom here, we have 2 rubber pads to stop it from sliding around. And the back has, again, the DJI logo on it. Nice and shiny. But let's get back to the front here. Off to the left here, we have 2 110 AC plugs. And you have to press this button on to turn the inverter on inside this unit. We have a very nice big display. I'll turn that on in a second. Right here, we have 2 24 watt USB-A ports. 2 140 watt USB-C ports. We also have these 3 dust covered doors. This is to charge it. Throw your plug in there, 100 to 120 volt AC, and you can charge at 600 watts or up to 1200 watts when you plug it into the wall. Off to the right there is the SDC ports. You can have power coming in, and you can also have power going out with these. You can also rapid charge specific types of drone batteries. So if you're in a real big hurry and need to charge a battery because you need to fly, this is the way to do it. I don't have any of these cables because I don't have a drone that necessitates that kind of power. One more thing about the power input, when you plug it in, you can either charge at 600 watts or up to 1200 watts. When you switch this to the 1200 watts, you can charge this whole unit up in 70 minutes. And this is what it sounds like when you turn it on. Here's the power button. Press and hold. Sounds like a drone starting up. Like I said, you got this beautiful big bright display. Let's test out these 140 watt USB-Cs because that's really important to me. And I bought this on Amazon. It's a 140 watt capable type cable, and on it you can it'll actually give you a readout as to how many watts are going through it. So it's already plugged into my phone. Let's see how many watts this will put out. So we're hovering around 26 watts. And as you can see on the cable, it's saying 27 watts. It is possible that the iPhone is dictating how much power it wants from this unit, as opposed to this unit pushing 140 watts into my phone. And as you can see, it's giving me a countdown percentage wise, but also here it is also giving me an indication as to how many hours this whole unit would last if I was just charging this iPhone, and it would last around 39 hours. Now, before we go too much further, I need to plug in my cooler. Got to get that going again. I like this little dust cover it has on the top too. Just pop that off. Now this is going to go up because that was off for a little bit. So it's now using a little bit more juice from this and from this. Another very cool thing about this power station that's only 1,000 watts, it can actually output 2,200 watts stable output until the battery is completely depleted. It can also sustain 2,600 watts for 30 seconds and peak out at 4,400 watts. That's incredible. And this thing runs very, very quietly. I had to do a test at home The room noise, before plugging it in to charge it, it was 33 to 34 decibels. When I did plug it in, it bumped up to 34 to 35 decibels. When I pointed the decibel meter to the side vent, the reading was 26 to 27 decibels. And if you want to compare that to the Jackery 1000, the Jackery 1000 at the front was 42 to 43 decibels, and the side vent reading was 44 decibels to 45 decibels. So if you're looking for something that's ultra quiet, the DJI 1000 power station is 10 decibels less than the Jackery 1000. So we're going to be cooking our steak soon, and we're going to use the induction stove, and then we're going to plug a bunch of other things in here to see how much output we can get this thing up to. But first we got to get that steak out of here and get it up to room temperature. All right, guys, we're all set up to start cooking our dinner using the DJI Power Station 1000. It is kind of sprinkling right now, so I'm hoping it holds off the heavy rain while we try and get this done. We're gonna season this steak first. Steak all seasoned. Before we turn on the induction stove, we have to press the AC power on. Now the inverter is active, and it is saying that the USB-C and the inverter is going 60 hertz. As soon as I turn this on, this is going to jack up. We'll go to 80% and see how many watts this thing is going to start using. 800. Let's go to 100%. And now we're at 900. I'm also have my laptop plugged in. Got my batteries plugged in. It's charging my batteries. And the cooler is plugged in. And we're only using just over 1,000. If I was to turn this one on too, it would be up to about 1,600 watts. When that's done, I'm going to put it all into here, and then we'll put it on. We'll turn this one on too. As soon as you start using this one goes down. You can't have these both at 100%. We just want it to keep warm, so let's do 20. That dropped down to 90. And now we're at 1,500. And then down, and then back up again. I also have some fresh garlic to put on with our steak. I cut some rosemary this morning, and I've got some grass-fed butter. We'll be throwing that in there. Also got this cool little thing that crushes up your garlic. I'm gonna leave 2 big chunks. Starting to rain again. Please hold off rain, please. Wait till that gets up to temperature. Well, it's raining that hard right now, so I'm gonna move some of this stuff inside the van. Oh, come on with the rain. There we go. Problem solved. Kind of. One day we're going to put an awning on this thing. That would help. As you can see, it's depleting my battery rapidly. We're down to 69%. Oh my goodness. Down to 63%. Rains for a little bit, stops, rains for a little bit. Just Keep this thing handy. This is going to taste amazing. Time for the butter and garlic. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, everybody. That's still staying warm, good. That's cooking up nicely. We're down to 54%. Come on, DJI. We're hungry. One minute more. It's time for a cold one. Who likes Bex? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's time we plated this. Let's do it. Off, off. On a scale of 1 to 10, ladies and gentlemen, how well did I do with DJI helping me cook this amazing steak and veggies? Let's cut into it and see how well I did. Uh-oh, chipmunk. Not bad. Not bad at all. I should have cooked it just a little bit less, and I'd like for it to have rusted for a bit, but I don't want it to rain again, so let's eat. Wow. Nice. Wow. The garlic, the butter, the right amount of seasonings. And of course the rosemary. Guys, I totally outdid myself on this one. Again, the only thing I've done possibly a little bit wrong is it's probably a little bit more medium than I prefer. Cheers. That's good beer. You Germans do it right. And of course it's raining again. Let's try our medley of veggies. Oh my God. That is fantastic. Let's put a big chunk of garlic on this one. I am definitely going to be using up my whole rosemary before the fall happens, before winter. And that fresh garlic, the mushrooms, the asparagus. Let's do a little bit of everything. There we go. Oh, green pepper. I have completely outdone myself. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me get a hibachi, some charcoal, and do a charcoal broiled T-bone in another camping video. Leave the comment in the comment section below. Hit a like on this video because I love steak. It's just the water on the leaves. All that butter, garlic, a nice chunk of fat. And that's my beautiful view of the lake. A few kayaks just went by, people fishing, and right over there on the other side of the lake is a family of swans. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna polish all this off and I'll be right back. While I'm finishing this beautiful steak, check out this video I made of charging the power station with solar panels. As you can see, I had to wait for a nice sunny day in my backyard. Plugged in the module, plugged in both 100-watt solar panels, and we were getting just over 200 watts, which is amazing because solar panels usually give you a little bit less than what they're rated for. We started this experiment at 11:22, and in an hour at 12:22, we went up to 35%. But there was some cloud cover every once in a while, so I had to wait till the clouds moved, the sun came out, and we were back up to 190, 191 watts. So now it's 1:22 in the afternoon, so that's 2 hours, and we're up to 50%, which is just under 30% in 2 hours more power. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, another Clean Plate Award by Ken Domick. Just gonna wash up all these dishes, and then we'll just enjoy the view for a while. Dishes all washed, dried, and ready to be put back into the van. Everything's cleaned up, put away, van's all tidied up. So now I'm just going to open my second and last beer, sit there and enjoy the view. Well, guys, it is just after 8 o'clock. Everything is running smoothly. The cooler here is still going. That's the noise you hear, is the cooler's fan. So that's the noisiest thing in the van. I have it set to like 7 degrees, which should be fine. So I'm going to brush my teeth, get ready for bed, watch a movie, and we'll see you guys in the morning. And in the morning, we'll make some coffee with the Starbucks and the DJI heating it up. Good morning, guys. It's 59.9 in the vehicle, 15 degrees Celsius. Had to put on the electric blanket last night. Didn't think I was going to need it yet. Let's make some coffee. It's not raining, which is good. It did rain a little bit last night. Still nobody in that spot. These people are here for a few days. I was going to mention this yesterday. As you can see, that it actually did shut down. So if this sits inactive for a certain amount of time, it goes into shutdown mode. I'm not sure what that time is. I'm thinking 30 minutes. I will do a test on that just to check. But because this thing didn't need any power for 30 minutes plus, I'm guessing, this thing shut off. So good thing this is really good and efficient. It doesn't need to be plugged in all the time. So, and it's not hot in here anymore. So that stayed at about 8 degrees. Luckily I don't have any, I just have water in there now, so I don't technically need it to be on. So I'd unplug that now, but. So just be aware, if you have things like coolers that you want to plug in, make sure your cooler doesn't have an off mode, or hopefully in the near future, we can get Bluetooth with this thing, so we can get an app and then control when it does shut off, or have it never shut off if you're going to use this for coolers. Just be aware of that. Reason I got beans is I got a grinder. I love fresh ground coffee in the morning. So I picked this one up. If you're interested in picking one up, there's an affiliate link in the description below. Interesting, it just snaps on. It'll pop off really easily. Burr grinder, you can adjust it. It's where all the grinds get stored. So we're gonna put all our beans. That smells so good. Down to 25% now. It's a lot of grinding. There's still a ton of beans in there. Probably enough for a single cup of coffee. French press. Two ways you can do this. You can either slowly plunge it down or just use the plunger as a strainer. So the coffee grinds are not going to come through. Just a nice hot cup of coffee. And there's all your coffee grinds. Good morning, guys. That strong cup of coffee tastes great, though. That is definitely going to wake me up. All right, guys, it's time to do a pros and cons of the DJI PowerStation 1000. I seriously have way more pros than cons. If I start talking about cons, it'll be like nitpicking type things. Like I'd love to have had 3 USB-C ports and only 1 USB-A port. Maybe having the plug on the side to keep that kind of up and out of the way. But I really do like having all the plugs and stuff on the one side. That way I don't have to turn it over to find out where the plug goes in, to plug it into a wall. Again, it's nitpicking type things. As a content creator, bringing this with me on the road, having it be able to charge my laptop really fast, charge my cameras, my drones, my batteries, is just going to be an add-on to all my production needs. All in all, I'm super happy with this PowerStation, and it is going to be with me for a long time. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I'd like to thank DJI for sending me this amazing unit and sponsoring this video. Really appreciate it. You'll be seeing a lot of this thing in future videos. Again, it's a great production tool. As you guys know, I have the EcoFlow powering this van. I have a Blue Eddy, I have Jackeries, and they have been amazing for me as well. I'm going to be using them for camping and for blackouts and stuff. But when I'm going to do a production somewhere, this is probably going to be my newest tool, and I love it. I love the fact that it can charge things really fast. That's very important to me, and I need to produce videos as quickly as I can for you guys. So thank you very much to DJI once again. I'd also like to thank you guys for watching this video. You guys are amazing, watching my videos, commenting, rating. You guys are fantastic. I'd also like to thank my channel members for all their monthly support and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock. But if you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're still hungry for more, check out that playlist I'm going to put right up here, and we'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.